Hello everyone, it's Robert Kennard and this is the beginning of the fourth week of Education 557, our class in Human Resources. Week 4 begins on Memorial Day, on Monday. I'm actually recording this on the Friday before Memorial Day. I hope that you all had or will have a great Memorial Day weekend, and that it gives you some time with your friends and your family, and that it provides just a little bit of rest and time to breathe and pause. Perhaps a few of you have your school year ending right now, most of you probably a little bit later, but I recognize that this is a time of year that has a lot attached to it, so I hope that you get a chance to breathe a little bit this weekend. In the spirit of giving you some time to breathe, our course schedule has no new reading during this week. That's right, no new reading. One thing it does have, though, that I want you to pay attention to is embedded a learning module that talks about the Personnel Commission. And since there is nothing in your book about personnel commissions, I think it's really important that you take a little time, sit down, and go through this module on the Personnel Commission. It's one of those things that most people don't know anything about until they become an administrator and all of a sudden have to know about. So get ahead and know about that. For all of you, I'm sure that most of this week for our class will be dominated by completing assignment number 2. And assignment number 2, which we talked about the other night, is your action plan to help ensure a culturally diverse school district, to respond to the needs of a culturally diverse school district. The assignment itself is very complete, and we've gone over what's in it, but one of the things I haven't really talked much about is what should that actual action plan look like? And my answer is keep it simple and keep it authentic. If you look at the action plans that we have written in schools, what used to be called single plans for student achievement and what are now called local control accountability plans, they end up always being tables. And the table will include, a description of a goal, usually before the table starts. And then it'll be, each line is an action to be taken. So on the, column to the far left, it'll be a description of the action. The next column usually describes who is supposed to perform that action. It's important to indicate that so that we have responsibility. And then the last column will include timeline. When's it due? When do we want this action completed by? Now, if this were a real school district action plan, there'd be another column which would indicate cost. We're going to leave that out. I don't want you to feel like you have to calculate costs and man hours and all of that. That's beyond the scope of this assignment. In the real world, you would do that, but that's not necessary for this. All right? So again, what actions you're going to take, who's responsible, and when's it going to be completed by. Okay? That's how I would like you to set that up. If you have questions as the week goes on, please get in touch with me and I'll do my level best to answer them and to make sure that everything is going well. All right? So that's week 4. I wish you good luck. I know you'll be successful in this assignment, and I'm looking forward to seeing your creative thought and your collaborative work together in action. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.